It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal Game 3 in these conference semifinals. Alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Checking out the Pacers, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. Well, after losing the first two games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a big burst of adrenaline.
You know, if you listen to everybody else, especially the so-called experts, they think it's over.
Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're at 2-zip right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We've got Miami facing the Indiana Pacers. Take a look at the Pacers. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in the series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. D-Wade out there with Flash, and it's Winslow in at the 3. Ellis against Wade. Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Stolen by George. Young left side. Ellis, the pass to Young. Indiana moving it around. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. That drops.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
On defense, the Heat, they are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
The thing I took away from that game was just how dominant they were on the backboard.
Well, it would have been hard not to see how dominant they were based on the numbers. I mean, they just completely dominated the glass.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
Now here's Ellis. Pick up by Hill, and it's Ellis penetrating. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Pass to Whiteside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's George. Johnson the screen. And George, here we go. And it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. It's tipped. Whiteside, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so Young nails them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
The dish to Whiteside. Ellis against Wade. Inside. Here's Cobb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now, here is George. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 on the clock. Here's Hill. And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Left side, Bosch. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Bosch has got his second basket of the game.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Pick up by Hill. Here's Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Here's George. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. Nice work there coming off the screen. George has got his first basket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Flash. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And here are the Heat now. They lead by 4.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now, here is Young. Pick up by Hill, and Young kicks to Ellis. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Here's Flash. Bosch, a screen on Young. To the middle, off the screen, and the dunk by Bosch.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And Wade slams it in.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here we go, Hastings fans. Now coming to the court are your teammates.
The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. Pacers trail by 8. Ellis dishes to Young. Feeds it to Johnson. Pick up by Hill. Johnson draws the double. Ellis, the pass to Young. Rejected by Cobb. Right side a screen. Down low, up off the screen, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Fast break, here we go. Dragic gets the bucket, and the Heat lead by 12.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here's Ellis. 8 points for him. Hill. No good again that time. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. There's the lob to the hoop. Tipped away and taken away by Ellis. Dishes it to Young. Here's Hill. Almost, but it rolls out. The Heat leading by 12 off his leg, and the official saying it was kicked. Some changes for Indiana. Koufos comes in for Jordan Hill. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. And Miami also making a switch. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's Flash. Bosch, a screen on Young. Back to Dragic. And stolen by Koufos. Young against Dragic. Puts up the baby hook. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Pacers trail by 16. On the court for Miami here in the second. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Flash out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Young. Out to Stuckey. Fires from deep. That's good. Stuckey's got 5 points so far.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Monte Ellis checked in for Indiana. The Heat shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Here's Young. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Johnson the screen. Hill sets the screen for Ellis. Inside. And it's Hill. That time the assist from Monte Ellis.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Flash. Whiteside, a screen on Young. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
You got it. Let's get the ball
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Wade slams it in.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Screen by Young. George up top. And the basket by Johnson.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Miami leading by 18.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Cobb, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Young outside. Johnson the screen. And Young, here we go. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Young's got 6.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leader. Freak number 1. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 25 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And Young kicks to Ellis. And Whiteside sends it back. And it's the Heat on the break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Now, here is Young. He's guarded by Cobb. Young dishes to Ellis. They double-team Ellis. 13 feet away. Miami grabs the miss. Wade on the wing.
Get the ball inside.
There's the pass to Cobb. In the corner, Winslow with it. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 20. Outside, George. Back to Young. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good on the three-point shot. Ellis has got 11.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
It's Young on the wing. He's got 6. At the elbow, it's Koufos. Ellis outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A nice shot by Koufos.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Move the ball.
Bosch, the screen. Flash passes to Bosch. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Picked away. In transition, here comes Miami. A nice shot by Winslow. And the Heat lead by 19.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Kicks it to Ellis. Johnson the screen. Young with no one around. No good from outside.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming out of the corner, Space.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. Pass to Ellis. Ellis draws the double. He dishes it to Johnson. Left side, George. 5 to shoot. Off the left rim and out. The Heat leading by 21. Right wing.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Flash. He has 6. Whiteside a screen on Ellis. And it's Whiteside off the drive. He used that pick to get in close. Whiteside's got 8 points.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
And some changes here for the Heat. Green, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Flash, defended by Young. To the inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You know, Bosh is playing really well. He's got 13 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner comes in for Johnson, and it's Solomon Hill in for Young. And that's going to be a travel.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. Brain fading right now.
And Indiana making a change here. Miles is checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Scott's checked in. They kick it out to Green. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Doubled by Cobb. And Turner kicks to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Ellis. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Bosh passes to Cobb. Back to Bosh. Tries from 7. And it's Miami with another.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Pacers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Monte Ellis. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Ellis having a terrific game. He has 14 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosh, and it's Turner in for Flash. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Miami ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Here we go, Pacers fan.
Hey guys, listen up. We're right where we want to be, but we still got to stay focused. So let's go over some things. A big difference in this game has been our ability to not only pressure them into mistakes, but to turn those mistakes into baskets. A lot of our points have come off turnovers, and if that keeps up, we'll be in very good shape. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs. Our train will be rolling.
Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. You look at Chris Bosh in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
And how about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
And that's part of his greatness. I mean, in big games, he always performs, lays it out. He loves the games where everybody's watching, and you can see why. This is a big-time performer here.
Miami leading by 21. They've got Paul George. Johnson is out there with Hill. And it's Young, and it's Ellis, and at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Stolen by George. And now Young running the floor all by himself. That's good. Young's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pacers.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Ellis dishes to Young. Johnson against Whiteside. Outside, George, the 3 ball. Rebounded by Flash.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And George kicks to Young. Pick up by Hill. Over in the corner, Ellis. Ellis draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. Young for 3. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break. Down low, here's Johnson, and a hit.
Can have 3 or 4 to start.
Miami leading by 18.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Flash passes to Whiteside. Hill against Bosh. The shot is off, so Indiana will take it the other way. Ellis outside. George with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. And that one's good, George.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Whiteside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Pacers trail by 17. Young dishes to Ellis. They double team Ellis. The shot by Young. Yes, and Ellis has got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bosh high post. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Ellis kicks to George. Hill sets the screen for George. Young outside. He feeds it to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Hill sets the screen for George. George double teamed. The 17-footer. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Bosh can't get it to go.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
George, no good.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
That's good. 9 points here for Justice Winslow.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Pacers trail by 20. Ellis with it. 15 points in the game. George with no one around. Misses off the right iron. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play, take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
That one go.
Keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Ellis, the pass to George. Young from outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Young. He's got 16. And it's Miami with the rebound. Flash has got 9 rebounds now tonight. He kicks it to Whiteside. Passes it to Winslow. Here's Flash. Deflects the pass. Shot's good by Bosch.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Indiana's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Now here's Johnson. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Hill. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Open shot by Ellis. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
The Heat leading by 22.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Flash passes to Bosch. A baseline J. And another basket for Miami.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Pacers.
And don't forget, we'll be having some fun and rewarding VC with 2K Interactive. Tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Checking out the Pacers, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it.
No question.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. See you later, folks.
What if he's mentally shooting?
Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got Miami facing the Indiana Pacers. You look at Indiana. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of doom and gloom atmosphere setting in here.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. D-Wade out there with Flash, and it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now, here's George. And Hill has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Here's Ellis. Kept alive. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night. He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. Indiana on D. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass. And guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
And it's blocked by Kyle. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Looks for Bosh, gets it to him, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And it's the Heat on the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Wade with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Young after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Will it go? And it's Hill. That time the assist by Young. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Here's Flash. Kicks at the bucket. Shot clock at 5. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now here's Ellis. It's back to Hill. Johnson the screen. Ellis left side. Bosch grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
There's Winslow. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. Oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Well, Heat leading by 7. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Flash. Right side, the pass to Carr. Count the bucket. Flash has got 5.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, George. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the basket by Wade.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Flash. Coach's words lead us to believe they're going to be asking a lot of him today in terms of offense, and I'm sure he's only too happy to oblige. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And Young kicks to Ellis. In the corner, George with it. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Heat leading by 11.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Flash. He's
Move
got
the
5.
ball. It's sticking too much.
Takes the 13-footer, and that's good for 2. Flash has got 7.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here is George. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Hill. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Flash.
Let's get the ball inside.
To the middle, looking for Wade. He gets it there.
Pacers foul call. Johnson. That's his
The Heat have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Dwayne Wade at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Wade. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pacers trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Screen by Young. The shot by George, wide open. George missing again. Here's Miami now.
Got it.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The feed to Young. Unloads from 13. The shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. Wade outside.
Get the ball inside.
Passes it to Cobb. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Young against Bosch. Young's shot is off. Miami leading by 15.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Fires the 3. Flash misses. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hill has the open look. It's good from about 19 feet. Hill's got 6.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Flash. He's got 7. Here's Bosch. And it's sent back by Hill. And he's able to get it back. Here's Flash. Defended by Young. Another shot. Count that one. And it's 9 points for Freak.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
On the wing, Ellis. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Freak number 1. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Mike Scott comes in for Chris Bosh. Green, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. Now, here's Koufos. He lobs it up. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here's Flash. He's got 9. Dishes it to Anderson. On the wing, Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
To the inside, and there's the foul. It goes on C.J. Miles. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Flash. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Anderson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Anderson's got his first points of the night. Now here's Stuckey. He's guarded by Cobb. Stuckey outside. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Turner. Back to Stuckey. Shot to stop the run. Stuckey with another miss.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Flash. He's got 9. Good work defensively by Stuckey.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Hill has the open look. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Dragic. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Cobb gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Stuckey dishes to Koufos. Turner with a screen on Anderson. Koufos the pass to Miles. Tries from 16. Stuckey can't get it to go. Miami leading by 19. Throws it up high, and Green slams it in.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here's Stuckey. It's on target from the high post. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Flash passes to Scott. Inside. Here's Flash. He's guarded by Stuckey. And again, another basket there from Cobb. Flash has got 13.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters. But if they even approximate that, watch out.
Turner's checked in for Flash. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Ellis is out there with Young. Then it's Hill. Then it's Johnson. And it's George in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Flash. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Young, right side, from 12 feet out. Hill, no good. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game.
Get the ball inside.
And it's Wade with the jam.
You've really got to be exactly on the same page to connect on that long alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play.
I tell you what, the pass and the catch were both next to impossible.
Now, here is Young. And stolen by Whiteside. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers gave them a huge boost. He had 12 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Now Young, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Young outside. He dishes it to Ellis. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And so it's Indiana with it. Following the score by Miami. Johnson the screen. And George, here we go. And the layup falls. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Wade slams it in.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
Timeout. Start it.
And now, let's hear it for your teammates.
On defense, Miami. Pick up by Hill. There's the pick. At the elbow, it's Ellis. They double team Ellis. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And George kicks to Hill. That drops. Hill's got 8.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And now, let's hear it for your teammates.
The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And the pass to Wade. Here's Flash. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. 15 points for Freak. Now, here is Young. D right on him. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Now, here's Ellis. George dishes to Johnson. Pass to George. Johnson sets the screen for George. From downtown. No good. And it's Miami the other way.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Johnson sets the screen for George. To the paint. That's good from Johnson on the assist by George. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And George, here we go. And Whiteside sends it back. Ellis wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Flash. He has 18 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ellis, the pass to Young. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Cobb. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Young kicks to Ellis. Pick up by Hill. Bosch against Johnson. Feeds it to Young. 6 to shoot. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Flash, defended by Young. Shot from 12. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
To the inside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
He kicks it to George. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Wade gets the bucket.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Here's Young after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. There's Ellis with the three ball, and the Pacers another three.
They're absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
But they get it back. Out to the right wing. Cobb hits it from three-point range. Flash has got 28 points for the game.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. And Miami with a change here, too. Dragic is checked in. Stolen by Winslow. Here's Flash. 28 points for him. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Heat out front, running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Here we go, Pacers fan.
All right, listen, men. That was a terrific half of basketball.
And now, let's hear it for your Ace Face.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes.
Oh, wow. I mean, just beautiful.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. That's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Here's Flash.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Makes it off the glass. Flash has got 32 points in the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the foul called on Freak. Sixers checked in for Miami. Miami's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
Let's keep it moving, all right? Keep running, keep running.
Good on both. Now here's Ellis. 8 points for him. Now Young. Johnson the screen, and the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Off target from three-point range.
He can't seem to find the range here in the 2nd. He did a great job in the 1st, hitting 3 from outside.
Here's Ellis. No luck. And the Heat going the other way now.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Cobb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And he gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Shots good from Young.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this 2nd half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Hill kicks to George. George double teamed. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops. George has got 14 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Flash misses. And Indiana shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Ellis draws the double. Young, right side. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Kufis checked in for Hill. Turner comes in for Johnson. Hill, he's checked in for George. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Monte Ellis. And a new group in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Scott comes in for Chris Bosh. Turner's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Green in for Goran Dragic.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And here is Stuckey. He's got 5, and the foul called on Freak. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
The good news is they've already got this game wrapped up. He might as well sit back and relax.
The Pacers making a switch here. Miles is checked in. Goran Dragic. And so the Miami Heat have won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season.
Guys, I'm here with Goran Dragic.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight, make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie.
Recap how you've been affecting the My Park Championship, and gameplay director